Hey guys, Tyler with American Wrap Company here. I wanted to make a follow-up video for some of you on YouTube that had asked about the white GT4 that we did a long time ago. Some of you had asked if I'd go back up close with the GoPro and show you guys everything that we do differently. You know, in the intro to that video, I pointed out everything the other installation facility did wrong. So I'm going to kind of follow up with this car, which we just did the same exact services on, and show you guys the end result with the GoPro and how our work's different. So it'll kind of speak for itself, representing how we do things above and beyond what the 9 million other wrap shops in Southern California do. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. It really helps us out with the algorithm. Thanks for watching. All right guys, so we'll start in the rear with the rear bumper impacts. So it follows down this body line, cuts across here, and goes to right there. We did the rear bumper impacts and the rocker panels on this car with 10 mil. So one of the things in the first video, sorry for the camera angles, you'll just have to bear with me. I'd pointed out they didn't cover all the way to the end of the plastic. So now this covers all the way to the end of the plastic. This whole leading edge is wrapped, and we cut the film perfectly to the edge of the bumper all the way up. Same thing with the rocker panel, covered all the way to the edge, all the way down. And then underneath the car, without flipping the camera upside down, right here is a hard plastic edge. And then the rocker panel kind of gets all squirrely and there's a lot of indentations beyond that point. So we extend the pattern and cover it to this hard plastic edge. The GT4 indentation came out perfect on this side. This is 10 mil too, and we sunk the 10 mil all the way in there. There's no bubbles, there's no nasty cutouts around this. It's sunken in and perfectly installed. The PPF, we get it really tight all the way down around this scoop, because this little edge right here is also prone to getting chips. Wrapped inside there, you can see how we have our seam right here, but it's super tight, and then wraps around the edge. You can see how it mates up perfectly right there, perfectly in line right here. Wraps about a ½ inch all the way down this edge, and then where the door sill starts, this is a small chip. I texted the customer a picture and let him know when we found it. Comes up to the sill, all the way along the sill here, and then at the front of the sill back down to a ½ inch, and then continues up the door there. Customer wanted a door cup, so we did a little door cup in there. Side mirror, no major distortion. We wrap the film around this top edge here to hide the edge, because on silver it looks about as good as it does on white, so you really want to try to hide as many edges as possible. Comes down the front there, all in one piece, there's no relief, and then perfectly cut along the edge of the plastic there and down. Inside the fender, you can see it's not hanging over, it's perfectly trimmed to go along the metal. Continues down. On that initial install that I showed you guys a while back, it was all peeling up in here, looking super nasty. Top edge of the fender wrapped all the way up to the A-pillar. You can maybe see, if the camera would focus, a little corner notch, slight little corner notch right there, and then again it's perfectly to the edge of the metal, and then resumes a ½ inch all the way across the hood. It's tucked perfectly behind the headlight, so you don't get any chips on that leading edge. Where the bumper comes together, it's perfectly aligned with the edge of the bumper. Side marker lights came out, tucked underneath there, and then all the exposed paint in the wheel well is fully covered. all the way down. Rocker panel, same thing. It's fully covered all the way down. Underneath the hood, no squirrely fingers. It's perfectly cut to the edge of the metal. All the way down the edge of the hood. No funny business going on down in there like there was on that white GT4 install that we filmed. Perfectly aligned around the scoop all the way. Some of you that might have seen that GT4 video, they had put a seam in the middle here. I have no idea why. Probably because they couldn't do it right. But it's perfectly aligned with the plastic and then wrapped inside here. Fog lights are covered and the bumper is aligned very tight all the way around the black plastic air intake. Perfectly aligned, nice and tight. So the chances of getting any rock chips in this area are slim to none. You know, aside from taking the scoop out of the car, which would require pulling the front bumper, this is about as tight as you can humanly get it. Very tight down here on the bottom. Fuel door is another issue for a lot of wrap companies. They struggle to get the fuel door down around these edges with no fingers and nastiness going on. But you can see our work. It's all the way down, fully covered. Aesthetically looks great. And then it's pretty much the same thing over here. Top edge is fully wrapped. Corner notch is nice and tight. Wrapped under the hood perfectly to the edge, and then picks up a 1/2 inch the rest of the way across. Same thing on this mirror here. Nice and tight. All right, guys, I hope that was helpful for some of you. I know choosing a paint protection film shop might be difficult, especially with how many options there are. We really try to pride ourselves on being honest, delivering a great product. Mistakes happen from time to time, but we stand behind them to make it right with the customer. Really, that's it. And when you're choosing a shop, just remember that we are the only 10-time awarded paint protection film installers. I have 4 gold medals, 4 silver medals, and 2 bronze medals, and Matt now has a silver medal right behind me. So you can fall victim to cool marketing and a fancy shop and whatever it may be, but the results speak for itself. And I think to you guys that work hard for your money, you want, you know, every bang for your buck you could possibly get. So thanks for watching our videos. We appreciate the support. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one.